Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have got another build the Terminator video, but this one is all to do with the replacement finger pins. So if you haven't done the replacement finger pins, you get your replacement finger pins parts with issue 41. So this is what you'll get. You'll get a little sheet telling you what the pins are for and what position they go in, and a diagram of each part. So you get 4 little packets, one containing large pins. There's 2 large pins and 2 sleeves, 1 medium pin and 1 medium sleeve, 8 small pins and 8 sleeves, and there is 11 of these little connectors. So these little connectors, we'll start off with them. These little connectors are for each of these. They go on the side and this is what connects them together. The small ones will bring in our arm so we can use it as a diagram. So the small pins is to replace this one here, and this one here on all of the fingers, these 2 fingers, and on the thumbs here and here. This medium pin is to replace this pin here, and the 2 larger pins are for the first 2 finger connecting to the palm here. So first things that we need to do is remove the fingers that we want to do. I'm going to do it one at a time, so I'm going to start with this one here, the middle finger. So to remove my middle finger, what I'm going to do, I've got some nose pliers and I'm going to put it on the metal pin, not the plastic one, and try and grip it and give it a little spin, and spin and pull just like that, and it'll come out. So now we can remove this finger just like that, and we can move our hand out the way for a moment. So we've got this finger now, and this finger is composed of all of these parts here. So one at a time we're going to replace each of these joints with one of these. So as with the actual issue, we want to alternate the sides that it goes on. So the pins will sit this side, and this side. Don't know if that matters, but in the original magazine where we had to assemble these fingers, we had to alternate them like that. And these little ones will go one there, and one there. So first off, let's do our first pin. I'm going to do the one at the bottom. So I'm going to grab the metal one, because you've got one metal, one plastic. So I'm going to grab the metal one as hard as I can and pull it out again. Get rid of that pin, and now I can remove that piece and I can push out the pin that was in there, just like that. And that's the first one. So now we want one of these sleeves and one of these. Slide your sleeve over your pin. They can be quite difficult to get on, but slide it on over your pin. I find that it's best if you leave a little lip just at the edge and then push it through. Clamp it down, and now we can glue this one in place. So let's get some glue. Put some in. I've actually got issue 41's little tub here that I'm using, so let's get a little dollop of glue. You can either put it on the pin itself, just here, make sure you get plenty on, and then we can put this one in place. A good squeeze, make sure it's taken, and now we can move on to the second one. Push it out, and now what I do is I get my pliers just on the edge and on the bottom here in the middle of the pin, and now I can push the pin straight out. As you'll see, it comes out like that. Now I've got enough to grab and pull out. So now we want to be going through the top side. So let's grab ourselves another small sleeve. These are all the small pins at the moment I'm putting in. Push that one into place. Rest of your finger on. Now one of the small pins again with a dollop of glue. And now we can put our second pin in place. Last one to do is on this one. It's all been nice and easy so far because we're only using the small and the connectors so far. Get rid of that one, that's one of the larger ones. Yeah, we've only used the small pins and the connectors so far. So now we do our last one, which is the tip, and we can grab that. I haven't really had much issue with the tip, but seeing as I'm replacing them all, I'm going to do it anyway. Push your pin out. So I'm going to grab my last sleeve, put it on just like that. Now we can get this one into place, and this one is going to go through this side on this little, on the actual tip of the finger, and then through. So let's get our last pin. And we can put some glue on our connector just here. You can put it in the actual hole if you like, but I find it easier just to put it all the way around the pin and make sure I'm getting it on the pin. And then we can push that one into there just like that. Give it a squeeze, and that is our finger complete. So with our finger fully assembled and ready to go on, we need to bring in our hand. We need to remove this pin here and get rid of it. So remember, for this finger, all we've used is the smaller pin and the connectors and the smaller sleeves. Now we've got two large pins and a medium pin. We need to use one of the larger pins. So the larger pin will go in here with one of the larger sleeves. So we can slot that on just like that, and that then can go just in there. The other larger sleeve and pin is for this one to connect this finger. So if you're going to do the other finger, this one here, you do exactly the same as this, what we did with this finger, and use the two large connectors in here. So now we can take this and we can put it on there. We can turn our hand the other way around. Now we can get some glue on our connector pin. Just like that. Now we can drop him into place on here. Give him a good squeeze, make sure he's fully in. Just like that. And that's what you'll have when you've got your finger done. So I've already done this one, I've done this one, I got replacement issue 15, which is where we first got these finger pins. So all of my fingers are done, but you will, if you haven't done that, you would need to repeat all of this process that we did for this one with this finger here. So now we're going to move on to the thumb. So with the thumb, what we want to do is spin him round because we want to get to the metal pin. Take our pliers and remove the metal pin. Just like that. We can get rid of that pin and remove our thumb. I'm going to use a screwdriver as a pokey device. I'm just going to push him through. It looks like I've got a little bit of glue just inside. I'm just going to poke it out just like that. As you can see, I got some glue. When I glued this one in, I must have got some glue around the outer edge, and it wasn't coming out very easy. So now we can get rid of this pin, throw it away. So move our arm to the side for just a moment. So now we need to do exactly the same with these. So this pin here will be a smaller pin. This pin here will be a smaller pin. And this pin here will be a medium pin. So let's pull out the first one, just like that. That one came out easy enough. Pull them apart, get rid of our pin. Now we can get one of the smaller pins again and the smaller sleeves, push them together. This one is going to go through this side, push it in, and again on here. And now we can use one of these connectors again. Some glue on your pin, and in it goes. Just like that. Now we'll do the last pin on here, which is to connect the fingertip, so we can push that out, push that pin out, and again a small connector, small sleeve, just like that. Now obviously you're still alternating, so this one's going to go in here, give that good push all the way through. And again on this side, make sure it goes all the way through, and again some glue on your connector. Good squeeze. And now with our thumb assembled, we can bring back in our arm, and we're going to need the medium size pin and the medium sleeve. Push them together, and we want this through the top of here. Give a good push, make sure it goes all the way through, just like that. Now we can, last time we can put on some glue onto one of these connectors. Get that all over, making sure it's all down the pin. Now we can put our thumb on, push it on, turn him over, and then we can push the last pin into place. Give it a hold for a few seconds, let it take, just like that. And that is all our fingers complete. So I've got left over 4 connectors, 3 small pins and a large pin, and that is because, as I said, I done this finger with issue 15, so I don't need these would be for this finger here. So first off, here he is holding quite comfortably the Mod replacement teeth. If you haven't already got these, make sure you get them, because I'll show you the difference it makes. Look at that, such a difference. He still doesn't hold the plasma rifle too well, it rocks back and forth, but that's not just the fault of the fingers this time, that's just that you have to put the clip around one side of his arm, so it sort of sits awkwardly like that, and he wobbles back and forth. So at the minute it doesn't hold the gun properly, but I'm sure once we get the other arm and you can get a grasp on it, it will hold it straight. So I hope this video has helped you out, and now you're able to replace your fingers. Yeah, it can be quite confusing because there's a lot of pins, a lot of parts, but yeah, once you sit down and you you get single it out to finger by finger, you can get through it quite all right. So if you like this video, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we tackle issue 42.